So, everybody, we've been thinking a lot about our brand lately, and we've decided, like, you know, it's a perfect time, I think, for us to pivot.
Yeah, I think so.
And, you know, we've been talking a lot to our sponsors about it, and we've decided we want to shift Dames and Dragons to be a family-friendly podcast.
Yes.
And I know that you're all going to support us in this decision. We've heard you, and we listened, and I think it's what, you know, it's what our listener base wants, and more importantly, it is what Walt Disney has told us that he will personally rise from his grave and murder us if we do not do.
Right.
Since, you know, we are now, of course, brand sponsored.
Right.
By Walt Disney.
By Walt Disney himself, not the company.
Well, actually, you guys, I just got a new sponsor, and I think it's a really good time to announce Extreme Restraints as our new sponsor. No, they're not. I wish they were. Anyway, we're going to try really fucking hard to make this a family-friendly podcast, you guys.
Kat, we talked about this.
What do you mean?
Do you guys...
What
do you guys not...
What do you mean? Which thing did Kat say that wasn't family-friendly?
You mean...
Sponsorships.
Oh.
We can't talk about our corporate links.
Right.
You're right. That's what really corrupts the children.
and we
talking
can't,
about corporate sponsorship.
You're
That's
right.
true.
And it's also like we're sponsored by Walt Disney, so like we can't mention Extreme Restraints because, you know, they're competitors.
Yeah, you're right. Oh my God.
Absolutely right.
Thank
You're
God
absolutely
that
right.
you're so on it.
Yeah.
Noelle. Like we wouldn't want anyone
So
to.
we have to cut this out.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna have
Yeah, I
to.
guess we have to start over.
I mean, we're gonna have
All right, fuck sluts. It's time for a family-friendly podcast. It's time to play some D&D.
Disney and Disney.
Hi, my name is Kat, and I am your Disney master.
Ooh.
I don't know what Disney. Hi, my name's Noelle. I play Fran.
I couldn't tell if that was the joke or if you were just trying to come up with a joke.
I feel like it's the worst case scenario.
It was neither a joke nor a joke.
Noelle's just really nervous that she's going to say something that gets us demonetized.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be fucking terrible.
Oh, are you done?
Yeah, no, it's actually not.
Yeah, no, didn't you hear my punchline?
No, I'm sorry.
Excuse me. My gentle hit line.
Oh, right, because
You can't say.
Right.
Yeah, we don't use
we can't talk about
the P word.
we never use the P word.
Hi, my name is Juniper, and I play Corbin.
Not so fucking easy, is it?
And,
cool Disney jokes. Cool Disney jokes about Disney. I almost said Disney.
That's a cool Disney joke.
That's a pretty good
A cool
one.
Disney joke. Disney.
Disney? More like Disney. I got him.
perfectly family friendly.
Do you think we're going to get sued by Disney for this?
Yes, absolutely.
I fucking hope so.
Well, you know, Walt Disney does listen to the podcast.
I know he does.
He sticks the earbuds in his. He sticks his what are they called? AirPods. I'm
you
old.
okay?
Listen, one, I'm old. Two, I'm having a stroke. Anyway, Walt Disney's head that's in that little jar. He puts the little AirPods in his little jar with him, and he listens.
Cool cool Disney jokes, Hannah.
Yeah, hey, who the fuck are you?
My name's Walt Disney. I play Hannah, who plays a character that bears no significant legal resemblance to Slake.
Disney is just Walt Disney, but when he's wearing jeans.
All right, let's get started. Let's do this. Last time, you got down to the industrial tunnels, and you ended up in some water treatment plants, and you made some jokes about the Joker, and then you ended up in a back room of the Taitecairn that Corbin recognized from his dreams. only it was no longer full of bodies like it was in your dreams. It was just an empty pit with blood and, some remains and a bloody knife, and you guys puzzled about that for a while. You heard the disembodied voice of Phelan in the hallway, but did not see him, so that's a mystery for later. You were able to scout ahead a little bit to see that everybody in the Taitecairn is walking around in these blue robes. So you sent Selny and Mary back out just as a smaller group, easier to sneak. Mary cast silence just before you left.
I think I passed cast without trace as well.
I passed.
Yeah, I did it on purpose. It was a funny fucking joke.
I passed.
I cast pass without trace. I'm pretty sure.
You passed cast.
I passed some gas.
You passed gas without a trace, and that's where you are now.
Yep.
I took psychic damage. Speaking of psychic damage, we have not rested.
No.
There's nowhere.
There's nowhere to
Can
rest.
we just rest?
We didn't. We haven't rested, and we had a fight, and we are low on spell slots, and it takes twice as many spell slots.
But you do have a gun.
And we have teeth.
We do have a gun and we do have teeth. And what did I get? I got something.
You got shocking grasp gauntlets.
Yeah, that's right. And we do have a lot of teeth that we can eat if we need to.
We have a few teeth.
To survive. We have infinite teeth.
I think we have.
No, we have limits on the teeth.
We have like one.
Well, but
I put a limit on it because I realized how badly it could be abused.
Yeah, but like we can pull teeth infinitely, like for sustenance.
Like if we're hungry. Yes.
Yeah, if we're hungry. We have snacks forever.
Yeah, you can pull as many teeth as you want. It's the spell teeth.
I think it was it once per long rest?
Yeah. So you are currently you are in a side hallway. Let me describe what's going on in here first, again, so you guys can remember where you were. So you guys came in on a side hallway, and there is a main room. Across from you, there is another hallway. The room is a large rectangular room. There is a tree made of silvery cold iron in the middle. And there is, at one end of the room, a raised platform with a set of stairs up to it. Looks like a workshop. And there are doors outside. There are blue-robed dwarves all up in here, walking around, wandering around. They're pushing around like big carts full of bones. They're doing things, doing stuff, doing experiments. So, you guys need to figure out where Swan Roxon is to rescue him. You need to rescue him, and then you need to get out.
I look around nervously, and I climb into the cart.
Hell yeah.
All right, so you and Corbin, why don't you just roll me stealth checks so we can see how well the two of you have covered yourselves in bones.
But we have passed without trace, right?
Yep,
Yes.
so you get a plus 10.
All right.
17.
Okay.
25.
Okay, all right, so you guys are both very well hidden in your bones. You covered yourselves up in a little bone blankie. Mm-hmm. And Fran, will you please make me a strength check?
This is mean.
Well, I suppose I will, Kat. I suppose I will make a strength check. You little bitch. I got a natural 20!
Oh, all right, awesome.
Holy fuck. Oh, in my
Shit.
time of need, yes.
All right, Fran, you summoned strength you didn't know you had, and you are able to push this bone cart
This
as
is
though.
how powerful I am when I'm near bones.
Yep.
You've redirected your bone destroying energy into the point.
Cart pushing energy.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, because the reason I had you roll is because this cart is significantly heavier now that it is full of, flesh and blood instead of just bones. The flesh and blood belonging to Corbin and Slake and being on their bones.
Right.
Not just raw flesh and blood, which is also available in this facility.
I mean, their flesh and blood isn't cooked. It's raw.
It's raw.
Oh, it's raw.
Yeah.
Oh, it's raw.
That's a taxonomal question that we can put on the table for later. But so you push the cart full of bones out into the main room. What you gonna do now?
I want to go see the tree.
You can't. You're in the bone.
You don't get to make any decisions. You're a bone boy now. couple of boneheads.
Fran's new band, Fran and the Bone Boys.
I love it.
It's a ska band.
I mean, I think let me look around. Where are people situated? Where are people?
There's a couple dwarves chatting by the tree.
Mm-hmm.
There's dwarf up by the workshop. There's a bunch of dwarves in the workshop. And there are a couple of dwarves walking down the opposite hallway from where you came in.
I'm going to go in the same direction that the original Bone Man was going.
All right, so original Bone Man was heading toward the workshop.
Okay.
That's
where I too will head.
Yes. So you head on your way towards the workshop. It's not really I guess it's a performance check. That's what it is. It's a performance check. Roll me a performance check.
Fran's doing everything she's so bad at.
Well,
Okay.
act normal check is what it is.
Oh, yeah, that's rough.
God. Okay, I got 11.
Okay. You are 11 out of 20 normal.
Okay.
A little more than half normal. So you walk by. Can you give me an imitation whistle of what this guy was whistling before?
Sounds good.
That is 11 out of 20.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
Fran can't whistle. Just some new Fran lore.
Oh, I love that lore.
So, Fran, as you're passing by this group of dwarves that's coming out of the workshop, one of them pauses and he goes, Urbank, is something, your whistle's a little bit off there, bud.
Urbank?
Urbank, yes.
You heard.
Yeah.
Wait, herb or burb?
Urbank.
Okay.
You heard her.
Urbank.
Name's Urbank, and I'm sticking with the two syllables that came out of my
Urbank.
mouth.
I'm Urbank, and I just embody that role. 11 out of 10 much. And
11 out of 20 much. Let's be clear.
Yes, thank you.
11 out of 10 would mean you're doing good.
Yeah. So I turn to this guy and I say, yeah, I have a sore throat.
Are you suffering from high-quality podcasts? You see, quality podcasts stimulate parts of your brain, leading to an irksome condition called thinking. But suffer no more, my friend. Introducing Discount Storytime's blend of fictional nonsense and rancid gibberish to provide soothing relief. Try Discount Storytime today. Available on most podcast catchers and at discountstorytime.com.
Consult your healthcare provider before listening to Discount Storytime. Not intended to treat unicyclitis, pickleball liver, or jittering expectations.
The guy, he looks at you up and down and he goes, hey, wait a second. You're not... What are you doing wearing Urbank's clothes?
Just a sec.
You can do it, Urbank.
I'm gonna do it.
You fucking got this,
Don't
Urbank.
Don't even worry.
Urbank, I believe in you more than I believe in myself.
Don't even worry. I summon a demon. No, I'm just kidding.
He's so fucking funny.
I mean...
You're like, just 1 second.
1 sec.
I think what I'm gonna do is, first of all, Kat, does this have like a name tag on it?
It's not like a name tag, but you can see that everybody has like distinctive stitching on their robes.
Okay.
Oh.
Some of it looks better than others, so like it seems like they all do their own like unique patterns stitched on their robes.
Okay.
Yours looks not very good.
Okay.
Urbank isn't very good at embroidery.
Great at whistling, though.
Great at whistling. Excellent at pushing bones.
I am going to look embarrassed. And let me roll deception first, and
Okay.
then we'll see. Can you give me some guidance?
Yes, I was gonna say I can do that.
Oh, okay.
I'll guide you.
Okay. Is it what, D4?
D4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I fucking got a 19. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
all right.
yes.
Oh, good job.
I look really embarrassed and I look down and I go, oh my God, I thought these actually were mine. Okay, wherever Urbank is, I guess he's wearing mine.
And the guy looks like a little suspicious, and he's like, well, you better go find Urbank and switch back before the counselor comes in. He's supposed to be in for an inspection today, and if you get caught, you won't want to, well...
Oh.
And he looks down at the pile of bones significantly and then looks at you.
How soon was that again?
He looks at, he pulls a pocket watch out of his pocket and says, next. It should be here any minute now.
Okay. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, okay, well, I'll just be on my way then. And then I start going keep going behind where he is.
Sure. So you head up. There's like a little ramp in the middle of the stairs where you can like push the cart up to the workshop, which is where the dwarf seemed to be going when you observed him.
Okay.
So you head into the workshop? Yes?
Yes.
All right. So in the center of this room, you see a massive skeleton of a dragon.
Oh, God, this shit again.
It's time.
Yeah, Fran senses the psychic vibes out of the bone cart from the bone boys.
The bones begin to rattle.
So there is a massive skeletal dragon, even bigger than the one that tried to prevent your ocean crossing. The skeleton is half covered in a synthetic skin. It is being shingled with metal scales. Will you please roll me an investigation check, Fran Ika?
Fran Ika
and the Bone Boys.
And that's a 16.
That's a 16? Okay. All right, perfect. You look a little, you get your little bone cart closer to these bones. Bones on bones. You see that these bones are glowing very faintly green. And when you look closely, you can see that they are made up of thousands of tiny fragments combined with some type of polymer and cast into the shape of dragon bones.
Oh.
What's going on out there, Fran? You hear from the pile of bones.
I shake my bone cart. And I go, What else do I see in this room? Like, it's just a bone room. Is there a place for me that I'm supposed to be dumping my bones?
You do see a pile of bones in the middle of a big workbench, a big work table. And you observe as another one of these Taitecairn employees, cultists, contractors. You're not really sure. You're not really sure what their employment status is here, but you see there is somebody working on taking bones from this pile and crushing them up with a big mortar and pestle.
And do I see any entrances or exits from this room other than the one I came in?
Not besides the big doors.
Okay.
And actually,
Wait, the big doors that I came in?
That you came in, and actually, can you roll me a perception check?
Okay.
Give me another one.
I got a natural one.
Oh no, Fran, you look up, you look around, your eyes just keep going back to that dragon skeleton.
Dragon. Yeah, the bones.
You feel you just really want to touch it.
I look down at my bones and go, oh shit, I gotta, ugh. And then I just turn around and leave.
All right,
with my bone cart.
With your bone cart, you take the bone cart with you. And the dwarf who was crushing up the bones at the mortar and pestle says, "Hey, Urbank, I need those."
I'll be back in a minute.
And
I run off.
All right, you run off. All right, where do you go from here, bone boy?
Let's see. So we just went into the workshop. So there's the place we came from, and then there's another place past the tree. I do want to go. I want to walk to the exit we haven't gone towards, but I want to walk past the tree and investigate the tree.
All right, Fran, you immediately feel bad as you walk past the tree. It is made of cold iron, and will you roll me a Constitution check?
Okay, I got 17.
You got 17. All right, you are able to maintain your concentration on your disguise, so that it is not disrupted by the wave of anti-magic that just rolls off of this beautiful looking tree. However, you do also see that there is a staircase going down, which wraps around the base of this tree.
Oh.
I will also say, that staircase, too narrow to bring a cart of bones down.
Yeah, well, it's also stairs.
I mean, yeah, that's also true. It's also true. But sometimes you just gotta tip your friends down the stairs, I guess.
Yeah.
I think I want to go see the door we haven't gone through quickly.
The hallway that's
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so you just Urbank taking the bones on tour
Yeah.
through the hall. But you managed to play it off like you got somewhere to be so nobody else looks at you funny.
Mm-hmm.
You look down that hallway. You're not really able to tell anything about what might be down that way from where you are. It looks just like another hallway that's got another few rooms. There's a couple doors, but you can't tell anything from here.
Is there anybody down this hallway?
Not currently.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna scoot on down this hallway.
You scoot.
And I'm going to listen at the nearest door.
Okay, so the first door that you stand to listen next to, you hear the sounds of a good number of people inside. If you would like to know more, please roll me a perception check.
A good number of people?
Or a lot, by which I mean a lot. Perhaps it is actually a bad number of people in this context.
Okay, I got a 13.
With a 13, you can't discern all that much, but you do hear a lot of like low moaning, a lot of like people talking under their breath.
Okay, so maybe some prisoners. I'm gonna go listen at the next door.
All right, the next door, there is sound. You do not hear any sounds.
Okay.
If you would like to know more,
you can
roll perception.
Okay, I'll roll perception. 12.
You with a 12, you don't hear anything. You do get a distinct smell of manure.
Okay. How many doors are there in this hallway?
So there's 2, and then actually the hallway like takes a sharp turn, and there's another couple doors further down.
Yeah, let's check the manure.
Check the manure door.
Yeah.
The poop door.
Yeah,
What's behind door number 2?
You open the door to room number 2, and it is full of shit.
Just shit?
There is, this looks like it is a storage room, where they have lots of, like, bags of fertilizer, as well as, substrate and basically all the supplies you would need to farm mushrooms.
Oh, okay. Well, call me door number 2.
Okay.
And let's see what's behind door number 1. Very quietly and gently, I'm gonna peek in.
Okay. So you peek in very quietly, very gently into door 1, and you see a pretty harrowing sight. It is just row after row of dwarves who are just laid out on these very thin mats. They are filthy. They are skinny. And they are all high out of their gourds. You can see there's some of them, their teeth have started to glow, and none of them even notice anything happening with you.
Okay.
They aren't even tied up or chained down or anything.
Okay. Do I see Swanroxen?
No.
How many dwarves are there? Like
Currently,
roughly.
It looks like maybe 15.
Okay. And there's no other exit or entrance?
Not in this room now.
Okay. All right. Well, fucked up. I'm gonna. I just like at this juncture, I'll back out of the room and I'm just gonna take a minute to whisper what I've seen so far, so that keep Corbin and Slake apprised. And then I think we will continue down the hallway.
All right. So there are 2 more doors in this section of the hallway. One of them is at the very end of the hallway, and one of them is on the left.
Okay. I'm gonna listen at the door on the left.
You hear funky jazz music.
Really?
What the fuck? All right, I'm gonna do a perception check to see like what kind of funky jazz music. Like,
Right.
Like what era? Like is it new jazz? And I got a 19. So I know everything about jazz.
Everything about jazz.
New Fran lore.
So with a 19, you can tell that it is some freestyle jazz. It is a live. It sounds like it's live, but it also like from Estra, that like people could make recordings of a live live concert. So that's kind of what you think it sounds like. It sounds like a recording of a live concert, a live free jazz.
Yeah. Blessed to listen to jazz, cursed not to whistle along.
Right. And as you're listening, somebody says, "Oh my God, just turn that off."
Oh.
Do we recognize the voice?
No.
Well, this sounds spicy. This sounds like some workplace drama.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
Okay, I'm gonna listen at the last door.
At the last door, you hear nothing.
Perception. I got 15.
You continue to hear nothing.
Okay. I'm gonna check in that door.
You open the door, and this one leads to a narrow, low cave tunnel that is roughly hewn into the rock, and it goes much, much deeper into the warren.
So, just a deep, deep tunnel.
Deep, deep tunnel. It goes way far back before it turns, and you cannot see beyond that.
I'm really interested in this jazz storyline.
God, I think I'm gonna. I don't know. I guess I'll open the jazz room. And I'm not walking in sneakily. I'm walking in as if I have every right to be there.
All right, you open the jazz room just in time to see as one dwarf grabs the music player from the other and changes it from smooth jazz to some bubblegum pop. Just
Some baby bottle pop.
some baby bottle pop. And the dwarf angrily jabs a finger at his compatriot and says, "Now this is real music."
So there's just 2 dwarves in here?
Yeah, it's a break room. It looks like there's a couple of benches, there's a table, there's a bowl with some snacks.
Okay, I can I do a perception check to see if there's anything interesting?
Yeah.
Okay, good one. I got 21.
There's a sign on the wall that says, "This is a safe work site. There have been," and then there's like a tack up numbers.
Uh-huh.
It says 2 days without injury.
That doesn't seem true either.
We know for sure.
Employee injury.
Sure. I go, "Oh, whoops. Oh, this isn't the workshop. Sorry." And I back out
All right.
and I close the door.
You hear the sounds of a violent struggle ensuing.
All right, well, good luck to
Very
those
good.
guys. Good luck to them. Now time to go to the corridor of terror.
Do. Which one is that?
Sorry, but jazz guys. Let's just take their clothes, then me and Corby.
Oh, that's a good idea, actually.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm assuming once we go back to the jazz room, like they've both killed each other.
Their
Yeah.
dead bodies are lying
Yeah.
there.
Literally dead.
All right. So you turn around and go back to the jazz room.
Yeah.
You find them. One of them is holding the music player above his head, and the other one is reaching to try and grab it. Like one of them's like a little bit taller than the other, and is like holding it up out of reach.
Nice.
And it is currently playing smooth jazz.
I barge through the door once again.
And I pop out of the pile of bones, and I grab both dwarves by the back of their heads, and I say, "It's time for some conflict mediation." And then I bash their heads together.
Jesus Christ.
Can you just roll me we'll say it's just a strength check.
Yes.
Nice.
So that's a 14.
You just bash their heads together, and they stumble apart. They are not knocked unconscious.
I would like to hit the jazz man with my pick in an attempt to knock him unconscious.
All right, I'm just gonna let you do it. You go ahead. You finish these 2 off.
All right.
You bonk them good on their noggins, and they are out cold.
Corbin leaps out of the bones, and he is holding a bone in his mouth. And that's all I had.
All right. Great. Well, good.
The bone is mostly gone.
Have you been eating it?
Yeah. Been chewing on it like a little puppy.
What the fuck?
Can you make me another Constitution save, please?
Every time with this shit, Corbin.
You're always eating bones, Corbin.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's,
Corbin is fucking, what the fuck?
yeah, that's 20 non-natural.
Okay, Corbin, you feel fine, but you do feel like your teeth hurt, and not because they've been chewing on bone.
Smile, they're not glowing, are they?
Not currently, but you do. It feels sort of like, and your mouth tastes sort of metallic.
Ew.
Corbin licks his lips. And
Gross, Corbin!
my teeth feel funny. I don't know.
Stop eating shit!
Well, I'm hungry. You guys aren't fucking feeding me. I don't know.
I pull out some
No
beef
hungry boy
jerky.
here.
And I say, can you eat some fucking food?
He bites at the beef jerky like he almost gets your hand, but he doesn't quite.
I smack Corbin upside the head and I say, there's something they say about the hand that feeds you, you idiot.
Fran, I was choked.
Good.
That meat's in my lungs now.
Hee hee.
Corbin, maybe you should stop eating bones.
No, I mean, they taste fine.
Corbin, I'm concerned.
Oh, I don't know about Corbin's vibe. Can we sense Corbin's weird vibe from eating all this shit? Because Corbin has eaten, like, some weird teeth, some weird, like, jewels, some weird bones, some weird mushrooms.
And I ate the
Fran,
mushrooms.
why don't you roll an Arcana check on him?
12.
With a 12, Corbin just seems like Corbin,
Okay.
but a little extra weird.
I feel
Corbin,
normal.
if you eat anything else, I'm gonna kill you.
Well,
Now go put on that guy's clothes.
okay.
All right, you two get dressed up. What do you do with these bodies?
Oh, that's a good point. Are there any cupboards in here?
Nothing that would be big enough to contain a body.
Okay.
What if we cut the bodies up?
Why don't we just put them in the bone cart?
Oh, smart.
Yeah, no, that makes better.
I don't want to cut the bodies up.
I mean, yeah, I don't want to.
I don't want to cut the bodies up.
You guys, I'm really starting to get worried.
I don't want to cut the bodies up.
Nobody's saying we should cut the bodies up, Slake. It's kind of weird for you to bring that up.
I think maybe we've been down here for too long. I don't know. I feel like ever since we went underground, Corbin's been eating bones, and like the vibe's just off.
There's a lot of groundwater down here. I feel great. I mean, does it feel different? Are there unknown depths? I mean, you know.
There's bones.
Let's go down that tunnel, huh, Slake?
Yeah.
I mean, you're
Slake,
the cave guy.
You
Come on,
love
I mean,
a cave.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Oh my God, I seem to have found myself inside of a mid-rolling Adson. Welcome to, this is our mid-roll, and this is where the magic happens, baby. First of all, I would just love to thank our beautiful patrons on Patreon, who keep our lights on and keeps us happy little German boys with just 2 cheeks full of schnitzel. That goes out specifically this time to Tiffany, to Yeetus Deletus, to Christine, to Luke, to Derek, to Sachi Usagi, to Elza, and to Jess. Thank you guys so much. We would die for you. Probably. Given we didn't find out that you were a bad person first. Thank you so much. Thank you. Truly, I mean, it's literally the lifeblood of the business. I can't say it. We wouldn't still be doing this if not for you guys. It's so wonderful. It's so wonderful. It's a miracle. And you guys have saved our lives. Thank you so much. And also, I would love to thank our beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous Apple Podcast reviewers. Thank you so much to Rapunzel Woman, to Nightmarish Toes, and to Witty Wyvern. Thank you so much. As always, please go there and do the thing. Also, this week, we have a message from our store. If you would like to get a message from our store, you can go to damesanddragons.store and purchase one for yourself. This episode, we have one from Nova, who says, "Hi, honey. I don't know when you'll hear this, but it is for your birthday. Thank you for marrying me and following me down my shockingly quick descent into tabletop gaming. Thank you for being my DM, my paladin cake pop, my brash spy kid, and my rush into danger Harvey Guillen. We have so many more adventures and mysteries ahead of us, and I can't wait to experience all of them with you. So happy birthday from your wife / keeper of monsters and mysteries. I love you bunches." It's not signed, but it's from Nova. And it's to their spouse. Thank you. That was a very sweet message. Thanks for letting me read it. Once again, you can head over to jamesanddragons.store if you would like your own. And speaking of messages, here's one from Geekspective.
Does the thought of leading a group through the creative landscapes of your imagination terrify you? Do you worry about being asked questions you don't know the answers to? Have you wanted to try being a dungeon or game master, but your social anxiety has been holding you back? Hi, I'm Amber, and I used to nearly vomit at the idea of running a tabletop RPG. How'd I get over that anxiety? I haven't. Surprise! I'm still an anxious mess, and you can listen to all of it on Shapeshift, where I've recorded 80% of every game I've ever ran. Over the last 4 years, I've run a ton of indie one-shots like Casketland, a weird Western horror game, to my first ever campaign using Ryutama, a Studio Ghibli-like exploration-focused game. Follow me through my journey learning how to GM and to live with my anxiety. It doesn't go away completely, but it does get easier to manage. Go to geekspective.com to find out more information or find Shapeshift on wherever you listen to your podcasts.
Oh, Chantel. It's time for the message for you, Chantel. And all that I can do, Chantel, is read you a message. But it's actually not a message, it's just a word. And the word is, I don't have the window up that I was gonna read it from. Hold that thought, Chantel. It is coming at any moment. I just saw a hot picture of Tara Mooney. Just a second. Okay, I found it. This one is Oracle of Dusk, Chantal. The sleeper agent is active. Go!
All right, so you load the bodies into the bone cart, and head back to the cave door.
And we gag them and tie them up.
Yeah,
Yes, we don't cut their
We
tongues out.
don't cut their tongues out. Stop asking.
You don't cut their tongues out and then gag them with each other's tongues.
No, that would be crazy.
That would be so crazy.
That'd be nuts out.
All right, so where do you leave your bone cart? Just like inside the door, outside the door?
I think in the break room.
Yeah, it's fine.
Just leave the bones in the break room. All right. So you leave your bones in the break room.
And we cover them up with bones, so that it's not immediately apparent that it's not just a bone cart.
Right. Everyone's just going to be like, what the fuck was Urbank doing?
Yeah.
Even this bone cart
Classic
here.
Look at
Urbank.
the fucking bones everywhere. All right. So you head down that tunnel, and it narrows significantly. Slake, you have to duck almost right away. And it, unlike a lot of the tunnels that you've been going through since you began your journey through the Dwarven Warrens, this one feels... It doesn't have the craftsmanship of the Dwarven tunnels everywhere else. I mean, you are underground. You are in a tunnel before that, but it never felt like you were in a cave. This is a narrow, twisting, and as far as you can tell, mostly naturally occurring passageway. There are some spots, Slake, that you can tell, you can feel tool marks when you put your hand against the wall. And you can tell it's been carved out, but just enough so that somebody could get through. So it's really not much space to navigate. There are no lights back here. I assume you guys make something glow for a light, or do you just go in the dark?
I mean, I've got dark vision. I mean, I don't want to like brag about it, but
Okay.
You're always bringing that up, like
whatever. I can cast something, but I am...
It's just annoying because now
Yeah.
I can't use my fucking
Yeah.
I mean, I
stuff,
can
and
just
like it
leave you
makes me
guys-
like sad, and like I don't want to.
I mean, I could just lead you guys around with my superior eyeballs.
Yeah, I'm trying to save spell slots if, like, we get into a big fight.
Yeah, I think I better save my spell slots too. I think
right.
we'll have like I also like for the record, I would love to cast a spell to make us look like the people we're actually impersonating, but can't do it. Gotta save those spell slots.
I mean, we're in the dark.
It's almost like I've constructed this scenario specifically to challenge you.
Whatever, cat.
Whatever, cat.
I don't like your toxic vibe, cat.
All right. Okay, so do you like make a little child minder leash?
Yes.
Like
Yes, we use
that's a good idea.
We use our Corbin leash, but we use it for all of us.
I mean, I feel like that's a cave thing. You
yeah.
know?
Oh, it is. Yeah, you have a guideline.
Yeah.
So all right. So you tie yourselves to Slake, who leads you through this tunnel as it twists and curves and narrows and expands, and it goes a long way.
And the whole time I'm looking back at you guys and I'm like, isn't this great?
And like, yeah, you go down like through a little narrow squeeze where you have to, get down on your stomach and like go through army crawl through, and Slake's having just a great time. And the light starts to return as you've probably been walking for like 10 minutes now. You've gone at least like a quarter of a mile down this tunnel. And can you guys all make me a perception check, please?
I've perceived nothing. I'm in the dark.
Yeah.
I think that I likely perceived very little as well.
Okay.
It's a 7.
Okay.
I got 15.
All right. Well, Corbin and Fran, you don't perceive anything. But you do Corbin, you start to feel it first. It's that metallic taste in your mouth getting a lot stronger. And you feel like you maybe, like there's something, like you just feel wrong. It doesn't feel like that cold iron bad, but it just feels wrong. It feels oppressive. Fran, you start to feel it too. It feels like something is pressing down on you. It's like you're the only one that hears it. And it is a very low, sub-audible thumping.
No, Kat, when you say thumping, are you meaning...
Yes.
That's what I thought you were going to say.
Okay.
Yep.
All
I had a fucking feeling.
I say to the others, do you guys hear that?
Do you feel that, Slake?
Feels bad.
Yep.
I never thought I'd say this. I think I ate too many bones.
I kept warning you about those bones, Corbin.
Fuck you.
I knew this was coming.
Do you guys keep going towards it?
I mean,
it feels like... I personally want to go.
I think we should go. I mean, and also, like, we've done all... Like, you guys have gone through all this caving stuff. Like, we've come this far.
Okay.
All right. I am going to have all of you roll a constitution check.
Okay.
Watch me fail this one. I got a nat 20, so...
Damn.
Corbin, all your bone eating, it's settled your stomach.
It settled me, yeah.
I only got a 12.
Okay.
18 plus 7. That's...
All right, you're fine.
good.
Fran.
I tired myself out. My cart pushing.
Fran.
You actually don't feel tired. You feel all of your reservations about getting closer to this just vanish. You are jazzed. You are pumped. You want to surge ahead, and whatever this is, whatever's up ahead, you're ready. You're ready to get all up in it.
And I almost like stumble forward, and I'm like, you know how like under the ground there's always like groundwater like moving around, kind of like blood through your veins, and I guess there's...
No, Fran, that sounds...
Feels like we're at the center of it.
You literally sound crazy right now.
Let's go! And I run.
Whoa, Fran, wait up. You can't see down here.
Corbin digs his little
I run
feet.
into a wall. Oh, whoops, shit.
Thank God for
Oh
that.
my God, I turn around and I'm like laughing and there's blood like flowing down my face.
Oh my God.
I have like a bloody nose. And I like, whoopsie.
I grab Fran by her shoulders and I'm like, whoa, Fran!
Steer me on my way, Captain. And I continue to keep running.
Oh my God. I run after Fran and I grab her by her shoulders again and I stop her and I say, how about you let me take the lead, Fran?
You better hurry up, Slake. I don't know about that.
I look back at Corbin, and he can't see me, but I'm giving him just a look of like, what the fuck?
Corbin tugs on the rope and pulls Fran backwards.
Oh, good.
Fran, we're gonna just do a quick wisdom contest, you and I.
Okay. Ba-doop. I got 19.
You got a 19? Okay. Woo.
I came close to the brink.
You should. I got an 18.
Woo!
So, Fran, you don't hear, you feel a voice in the back of your head that tells you to strangle Slake. You are not compelled.
You know, I just feel like I might do something crazy if we don't get down to where that feeling's coming from right away, so I think we better go. Move it, Slake! Better stay out of my grasp. Keep going.
Corbin holds fast onto the little rope to keep Fran from running.
Corbin, should we turn back, or...
Well,
I don't think we should turn back, Slake.
selfishly, I want to see how this plays out, but,
All right, we've got the ropes.
besides, I mean, it's Fran. We can take her.
Slake, keep moving.
Yeah.
I keep pushing forward.
All right. So you guys keep going for another 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Time just sort of disappears as this passageway continues to descend deeper into the mountain. And the light is coming back in degrees, just a little bit at first. And then it's starting to glow brighter. And there's something up ahead. And as you come out, this passageway spills out into a much larger chamber. And in the center of it, there is... It's hard to tell what it is because it is covered in mushrooms. These green, glowing mushrooms are all over this central column, maybe? Is it... or just a big hanging chunk of rock? And the whole ceiling of the cave, the whole chunk in the center, all around the base of it, all of it is covered by these glowing mushrooms. And the thumping that you heard, Slake, everybody can feel it now. And again, it's not a sound. You don't hear it in your ears. You feel it in your body, in your bones. Deep in the marrow of who you are, you feel the thumping. You feel the beating earth.
Oh, name drop. Now, Catherine, is this chamber a, shall we say, heart chamber?
You could say that.
Okay.
Well, this seems bad.
I think it seems great. How do we get up there, do you think?
See, that makes it seem even worse to me.
Slake, you're really getting on my nerves.
Fran, can you roll me one more wisdom contest?
I got a 14.
You've overcome the compulsion. You really want to eat those mushrooms. But you are not compelled.
Corbin did not get any kind of compulsion, but he's struggling with the same desires. Let me tell you what.
Does anybody think those mushrooms look really delicious?
Fran, this is the most sense you've ever made in your life.
I mean, Slake, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
I'm seeing something.
No, here's the thing. I'm not one to be sensical. And maybe this isn't very sensical to say. I kind of want to cast Blight on this whole room.
I don't think you should, Corbin.
I think you should consider it, Corbin, but also, we're in this room, and if this thing, this big, pulsing, heart-like object...
Look at those mushies.
...is part of a body, and we're in the body when you cast Blight.
Sorry, I drooled.
I feel like that might be bad.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's not like the heart just well, I guess when I've cast Blight in the past, it does tend to disintegrate victims.
Should we try to find Swan first? I mean, if we blow up this heart, this whole place, I think, is gonna notice.
Well, what are we gonna do with Fran?
We're gonna get Fran out of here. I think is what we're gonna do.
I'm holding like 7 mushrooms.
Oh my god, I knocked them out of your hands.
Hey, I didn't have lunch, you know. I gave my beef jerky to this idiot.
Hey, there are plenty of bones for you to eat.
That's disgusting.
I think
Look at these. I pulled more mushrooms out of the ground.
I think we should maybe just head back and, you know, we can get some snacks from the break room and just move forward.
And they have mushrooms in the break room.
Sure. I bet they've got great mushrooms in the break room.
They defo got mushrooms there.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I feel like maybe like I just want to like hang out here. Like, I mean, if we want to, if we want to like explode this place, maybe you guys can go get Swan, and then later I'll definitely like fuck up this room, you know.
Good try, Fran. And I pull on the rope and I start walking back out of the chamber.
I start trying to take the rope off of me.
Corbin ties a knot into the rope that a Superman could not undo himself.
No! What the hell? What? This is Corbin. You're the one who needs to be put on a leash. You wild animal.
9 out of
Slake,
10
get
times.
over here. My little hands are itching for something to do with you, Slake. Come here.
I say, all right, I think we're done here. And I pick up Fran under one arm and I start marching out of this room.
This is the best day of my life. I've always wanted to be in this position. Well, are we out of the cave yet? Are we out?
Fran, as your scream peters out, as you are dragged forcibly from this room, you feel something else besides that beating, and you feel a voice in your head that's asking you to let it roam free.
Room free. Is that the mushrooms? Mushroom boys?
Oh, what if it's the man and the earth?
The Earth Man.
Man in the earth.
He's like, I want to walk around.
I think to myself, who are you? To the voice. Can it hear me?
And it's getting fainter now. You're starting to realize how fucking insane all of this is. You're starting to realize, like, hey, maybe I shouldn't be talking to the voice in my head, but it's too late now. And it says back to you, and it's just so faint now.
And I'm starting to like come back to myself, Kat.
Yeah, as the farther you're getting away from this chamber, the more you are coming back to yourself and realizing, like, oh, holy fuck, that was a fucked up experience that I just had.
I immediately stop walking, and I'm like, whoa, you guys!
Oh, look who decided to fucking come to their senses.
Oh my god, I think that was the heart of the continent. Oh, I think it was, oh my god, the giants. You guys,
Fran.
do you realize what this means?
Fran, yes. Everyone, but you realized
It was talking in my head.
It was talking in your head?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it told me to strangle Slake.
That was actually pretty obvious. There were a lot of hints towards that particular desire.
I didn't figure that one out.
Well,
Well,
Slake.
I didn't do it. Slake.
Yeah, I also told you to eat mushrooms, right?
Yeah, which I also didn't do, but I did want to.
Yeah.
I didn't want to strangle you. I mean, not. I didn't want to strangle you.
Nobody is suggesting that we strangle Slake.
I didn't want to strangle you.
Okay, I didn't want to say. Listen, we've all thought crazy things when we were hungry. I think we better just go get some snacks and we'll talk this out.
I'm not actually that hungry.
I do think you should have something to eat.
Okay.
All right, so you guys, after a very long climb back, you make it back to that door. And When you open the door, you are greeted to the sound of screaming.
Like into the hallway?
Back into the hallway of the Taitecairn, and you hear screaming.
I don't like that.
From what direction?
From the that main entry room.
Okay.
Is it like one person screaming?
Yes. And they sound like they are in a lot of pain.
Oh, fuck.
Sounds like somebody else is hungry.
Fran.
Oh, we
That's
better.
pretty funny.
Thanks, Corbin.
You're welcome.
We better go check this out. I wish I had picked like a more obscure like brand. I wish I had been like Oreo. No, not Oreo. How about that's not obscure.
More obscure. Oreos.
Well, okay, Oreos are okay. No, but like okay. I mean, Nabisco sounds funnier, I think, than Disney. But like my brain fully forgot every brand in the world as soon as I. Oh yeah, that's a dark.
Yeah, it's a dark one.
That's a dark well.
That's too dark for us.
Yeah, it's a little dark.
Hold on. I dropped a dice underneath this thing, and I gotta retrieve it, or I'm gonna.
I needed like something that was just like stupid enough, like bugles. Who makes bugles?
Oh, wait, I have it. Hold on.
Nabisco?
Wait, I have it.
Oh.
Marlboro.
Oh, like cigars?
Cigarettes?
Yeah.
Cigarette
No, I think it'd be funny, right?
Marlboro. I can't pronounce it, but we are sponsored
Listen,
by it.
all right. I think that's actually a better joke. I think we should just retake it from the top.
With
No.
where it's Marlboro?
No.
Like honestly, it's too late now. Here's what I say: we include that so that the audience knows that we know that we could have made a better joke, and then we move on.
And then we just move on and let them have this shittier opening.
If you cut this out of the podcast, Noelle, I will fucking come to your house because I know where it is.
You're in it right now.
I'm in it right now,
Right
and
now.
I will rise up from your basement where I currently live, and I will enter your home, and I will
You don't
gently.
live in my
I will
tap you with my fist.
descend from the crawl space above your closet,
Okay, well.
and I will request to be tucked in.
I will tuck you in.
Don't cut any of this
gently and
out.
tenderly.
Don't cut any of this out.
I'm gonna keep all of it in.